Come on, bitch. Streaming will start now. Come on, join us. Smoke weed. Let's listen meanwhile before the interview, the in-game radio. 70s never was as alive as now.
He's done. Fuckers. God damn it. No.
Hey, there's armor at my position. It's way south of you guys, but Hotel 1039.
Oh, you just paid 10. Fuckers. Nice, Doug. I'm sorry. Alright, full offense on fucking 4 to 5%. I told you guys we wouldn't be doing no defense.
I have a transport truck. So do you want me to get a rock building here then?
Yeah, please, sir, have a transport truck. And what happened?
I'm selling the BMP.
Market.
I'm looking for it right now.
They do have 3 tanks. Give me a Bravo mark for it.
I'm working on it.
You're good. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Whoever said we would start the game, you're wrong. You were wrong. Hey, but let's talk about how we obliterated that dead tank. And we became closer as friends and family.
Now let's talk about that
Exactly, that tank's obliterated. We only killed 1 tank. Well, man, I got one. Bill, yes, Bill, let's go.
The A-10s need target practice, okay?
Anvil, really? Yeah. Really, Anvil? Come on, Managog one was right there, brother.
We never play Anvil. You mean rigged? We're not playing Fallujah, Mutaha, or Gordog? What?
That maneuverable in game.
I wouldn't think, because I mean, it just seems so unforgiving in the real game.
See, so these areas of rock, there'll be trees around also, but there's a lot of cover there. Even though it's a big open slope, I'll still put trees in, but there's a lot of cover.
Dude, I cannot wait to see the sat map, the thing that I did to Dingo. I cannot wait to see that on here. It's going to look fucking insane. Chaz can definitely do it too, because it's going to look crazy on this map.
So I'm just driving over to the other side of the valley there to show you that that's not a steep hill on the other side there, but I managed to get up with ease. So
right.
hopefully in game it.
I definitely have the theory it's probably just a tools thing.
I don't want to hit any rocks in there and destroy them. It would be nice that the roads were smoother than the ground, and people were forced to use roads in all maps, no? But you can often cruise fast.
Yep, I agree. It would be nice if people use the actual road more often.
Sorry, I've got engine noise in my. So at the moment, I can drive up these slopes, which I don't know if we would be able to in real life. Going downhill, you can brakes work. They're often going down the really steep slopes. If you use the brakes, it doesn't do anything. It just slides.
Right.
That's fine. Yeah, I've got to work on the trees. These were just I put a lot of these trees in without the other African bandpack ones, bushville ones. But I quite like these white trees that control quite a bit. Yeah, so I can drive up the other side also, I think. And you can go down really steep slopes. Can't see anything here, so I might. I'll finish this. Actually, I won't worry about the other side, but I'll finish driving the Jeep as I do. Oh, shit. So I'm going to have to put logs and rocks to keep the pests out of the creek. Keep the vehicles out of the creek.
Washing their clothes in the creek.
But it's great for ground movement on foot. Sorry, this could be the one way I drown. I think this is the one way I drown. No, it's not the one way I drown. Oh, shit.
Oh,
sorry.
That was all.
Anyway, that's enough for that. So I think adding logs and rocks. Adding logs and rocks. Oh shit! In the creek will probably. But you can easily drive across, it's not a deep creek, so I'll have to put more shit along the banks to discourage. Yeah, these so I'm painting in that rock one, and then wherever I paint in rock one, then I'll go and sculpt it. But there's areas I haven't sculpted yet, and then unfortunately, like the farmlands down here are going to be very time consuming because I've got to find tobacco crops now.
Yeah, I was surprised I couldn't find a tobacco plant model. I'll have to keep looking, but That'd be cool.
I was experimenting here. We could go with the crop. I didn't get very far. I was just trying down the crops, and there's going to be buildings here.
Right.
So I'd only just placed crop on this area. There's no trees or anything down here. There's not much landscape sculpting being done. But there's a lot of farmland. So the idea is, have farmland to defend against terrorists, and then. But anyway, I've been through all that before. Too much work done. So I've sort of just been stuck in the mountains up the top because I think it's easier to start with.
Yeah, for real. That probably is the easier part for the most part, and then the real time-consuming thing, though, is you're going to end up putting those farms, and you're going to be like, you know what, I can place a bunch of details and make it look like someone's living here, and I can see you getting caught up in that now, but it's nonetheless, it's looking good.
Yeah, that's what's worrying me, but at the moment I'm just trying to conquer these cliff faces, so I'm only around this corner over here, so I'm only over here. It's very similar to what I showed you the other day. I haven't been that busy, but I enjoy it. But it's anyway. Yeah, those rocks are. That's actually quite. There's shitloads of areas here to hide away from. So I don't know, PvE, but PvP might be also quite good at that.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much, I don't know. I think in the future I'm just going to continue to do PvE, whatever, PvP, VE, like it's...
Yeah, what you've got.
Yeah, it leaves it open for any kind of play style that we want. Like, if you want to play on the enemy side, go ahead, go for it. Like, shit, I've even thought about, okay, we'll offer the rebels too. Like, offer someone to be able to play for that. Granted, I don't know how much trouble that would then create, but I don't know. At the same time, most guys just hop in and they play RSF anyway, but then it's like, well, the guys, if you just took that away from them, then you're going to have the people who really want to play as the Zanla and Zipra. Like, you're always going to have someone who's not happy about shit, so I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to go to somewhere and I've forgotten where I was going to go now because my brain is switched off. These random rocks that are covering these white spots, I'll probably just sculpt with rocks somewhere over here. So I might color those, or I might just...
Yeah, I mean, it might be easier just to color them at this point and change their color and make it work with your terrain.
Yeah. But anyway, I'll leave it to there. I'm going to get something to drink. I'm talking too much. It looks a bit muddy with the grass and the...
Yeah, I don't know. I like that about what I did to Dingo, like changing the base color, and I like the fact that you did it as well. It just takes away the very... not light brown, but yeah, it was like I don't know. I don't like the color of the original base vanilla ground, so yeah, it's cool to see that you did the same thing and changing it.
But I haven't changed the default. I've still got the default. What you call it? Textures.
Huh. But you've changed for the grass texture. You've changed.
The grass, because it had beach sand. So I took the beach grass. I took the beach sand off, and I made that darker.
Yeah, that's the grass too. That's definitely the one. That's the best one. Is the beach grass. And yeah, you just changed the.
But I haven't changed that default. Can you see what I've got on my screen, or you?
Yeah, I can still see it.
Yeah.
I mean, also at the same time, you're probably not going to have a whole lot of default anyway. I mean, aside in some areas where you just want to intentionally make it dirt and only dirt, but yeah.
I think I left default on some of the areas when I started up the slopes, but I painted grass in, so you can see there's still default and beach grass there.
Right.
So there's default beach grass, rock one with that brown color that I've got. Grass growing up the slopes might be a bit unnatural. I might work on that, but that didn't grow. Anyway, these have to be polished. But Yeah, I building up the rocky buttresses or whatever you sculpt them up and then you got to smooth them down because they're like fucking pinnacles.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, you're not wrong.
So I think definitely so much cliff face was a bad idea.
Right.
I wouldn't have. But if I'd had maybe 50% of, but I suppose once it's finished, I haven't worked on this. I've just put rock over. Maybe I have done a bit of work on it. I can't remember. It was when I first started. No, I must have done some when I first started. Anyway, yeah. So as you see, my initial road is like that, but I'm painting in this texture. I call it brown dirt one. This was originally one of those things that you sent me, and I think I changed it. Or this might be dirt. I don't know. Forgotten where I did it.
Right.
So my roads are going to look like that.
Yeah, there you go.
And then I have generally I've got beach grass on the side, depending on or rock depending on where I am. Oh fuck! I must learn to slow down my mouse. So I've got to go over all the roads. I've done 30% of the roads and with that reddish texture, reddish color. The purple red, so it's more of a purpley red, but the soil around here where I live is quite reddish purple like that.
Right.
It's got a dark, so it sort of works.
For sure.
I'm not in South Africa obviously, but the Australian soil, the red soil around here.
Oh yeah, it's
There's an orange soil here as well, but that purpley tone seems to work quite nicely in the. Oh, that's rock. Sorry, the purpley tone seems to work quite nicely when it hits water.
Being in the Marine Corps and being over in Hawaii, it blew me away how fucking red the dirt is. Like you tell someone how red the dirt is and they don't believe you, and then they see photos and they think you're on fucking Mars. Anytime field exercises or anytime we went to the field, my camis would just be this fucking bright orange red color by the end of it, and I'd send photos and people would be like, what the hell? Like, where are you at, Mars? Yep, sure enough, I'm fucking playing around on Mars.
Yeah, the farm vehicles and trucks cross over the road here all the time, so we drive through the red, so your car just gets covered in red dirt even if you're not off road. But it's not major, it's just a slow stain.
Right.
But if you go out bush or out back or something, you'd probably come back quite red and dusty. You see some of the cars that are travelling, they come in from out west, and then they're covered in red dirt from a couple of thousand k's away.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go and get something to drink and let you get back to line. I'm gonna figure out 2 screens and projecting properly, because that confused the hell out of me. Trying to show you the right screen. I don't know what you can see.
I'm seeing right now a road.
Just a road with grass.
A road with a little bit of grass on both sides.
I'll stop screaming. Stop streaming. Sorry, not screening. Trying to think of
Stop
streaming. Yeah, stop streaming. Yeah. Okay. I'll leave you to it. Thank you.
Hell yeah. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, cheers. I got the washing machine going in the background.
Yeah, there you go. I can't hear it, but yeah, you're all good.
No, that's good. Cheers. Okay.
Yep, have a good one.